Finals for the U.S., 12 for Mexico. Titles, 7 for the U.S., 10 for Mexico. And goals scored, wow, a whopping 18 for Mexico. Only 6 for the U.S. men's national team in this rivalry.
That's why you didn't win them.
Yeah. Listen, we could sit here and talk about winning finals, and that's great. But usually, there's not a lot of style. There's not a lot of DNA.
Yeah.
They just say, just go out and win the final. I'm curious, if we had to pick out of these two teams, out of these two managers, which team has a clear DNA, who would it be?
Oh, Mexico, clearly. No question. Aguirre has been at the job multiple times.
If I include Canada, would you say Mexico as well?
Well, you just said already, Canada, with the talent they have, can't seem to get the job done. So I would say that, yeah, I would give Aguirre all the credit for finding how to get the most out of the players he has.
Right.
And to me, that's the sign of a good coach. Anybody can go and say, hey, I've got the best players in the world. Now let me go win matches. But how can you say, you know, I would like to play this way, and I know the Mexican fans would love to see Mexico be more flamboyant and more attack-minded, but he doesn't have the players to play that way. So he's got them structured to give them the best opportunity to win matches, and that's the reason why they've won these last 2 titles.
Yeah, when it comes to Pochettino right now, I couldn't name one characteristic that he's brought in and changed to this team. I mean, he's not the only one. We've had, you know, teams and coaches like that in the past, but right now, coming in, you know, he's had some games with top players, you know, here he didn't have, but I mean, an idea and the way you play, I think should be emerging a little bit right now. Okay, you can say today without some of the best players, you can't play it as expensive as you would like to.
Right.
Fair play.
Fair play.
I remember Pochettino, though, with Spurs at times, where on the counter, they were incredible, right?
Right.
Him and Son
Yeah.
and Kane, and yeah, we can say different players, but I mean, there were games where he's got them to the Champions League final, finished second, right? And you could clearly see how he played. He liked to press. The counter-pressing was good to win the ball quickly. If it wasn't on, sit back just a little bit, and then quickly he go, I haven't seen it. Now, you should be seeing it. I'm not saying it's got to come off the same way as Son and Kane has done it, but the idea of doing it, even if it doesn't pan out in the end, you say, okay, I see a pattern of play. I see an idea of how to play. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen it. All the games, not just
And I think
tournament.
Janusz made the best point earlier when he said, this is a 40-day spell. This is the time where you have the opportunity to stamp some DNA into your squad. And then what you can say is you can go to the players that weren't here and say, this is what I want when you come back. When you're back into the squad. This is what I expect. And we're still saying, what is that?
So I want so badly to defend Mauricio Pochettino here because he's not had anywhere close to his A team in any camp. There's always multiple players missing. 4 to 5 of those players missing. They're not there, so it's impossible to see this is Mauricio Pochettino's game plan, this is his DNA. But with what he has had, he's come nowhere close to a coherent, you know, actual tactical analysis. I'd love to defend Jesse Marsch because I think they play a nice brand, it's attractive, but they always find ways to lose big games. I'd love to sit here and defend Thomas Christensen, who I think his team plays the best, plays the way he wants them to play, but they do not win anything. And the team that plays a certain style, a certain brand, and wins is Javier Aguirre's Mexican national team. So, yeah, I agree there. No much to it other than that. It's Mexico right now. It's Mexico's moment.